Hey, what's up guys, Will here for GSM Arena. Oppo is back with their new flagship, the Find X3 Pro. Let's go over its key features and see what it's all about. The Oppo Find X3 Pro is a premium device made from glass. It's super shiny and mirror-like, and has curves I've never seen before in a phone. Look at how the back rises up to meet the camera bump. And the way the glass tapers to the metal frame makes it all feel quite thin too. For protection, you have IP68 rated water and dust resistance, so this phone can weather the elements quite well. The X3 Pro's display is a 6.7-inch AMOLED with a QHD resolution and a fast 120Hz refresh rate, not unlike the Galaxy S21 Ultra. You get 10-bit color here, as well as HDR10+ support, and the punch hole for the 32-megapixel selfie cam is rather small and out of the way. Thanks to the high refresh rate as well as a 240Hz touch sampling rate, this display is quite responsive to your touch and fluid when swiping around. The refresh rate is adaptive too. To save energy, it will dial down based on content or what's on screen. It can even go down as low as 5 Hz. For audio, the Find X3 Pro has stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos sound. But if you wanted to plug in traditional headphones, you would need to use a USB-C dongle since there's no headphone jack here. You also don't get expandable storage on the X3 Pro, but there are 256 gigs of storage on board as well as 12 gigs of RAM. We expect nothing but the best performance-wise from the X3 Pro. It runs on a flagship-grade Snapdragon 888 chipset, which is cutting edge, and it also provides dual SIM 5G capabilities. And the thermals here should be pretty decent as well, thanks to a vapor chamber cooling system. Powering the Oppo Find X3 Pro is a decently sized 4500 mAh battery. I'd expect battery life to be good, but maybe not as good as the S21 Ultra, which has a larger power pack. However, here you have Oppo's 65-watt SuperVOOC flash charging, and unlike Samsung's flagships, this one comes with the charger in the box. Oppo claims you can charge from a dead battery to 40% in just 10 minutes. There's also support for 30-watt fast wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. The Find X3 Pro's interface is Oppo's ColorOS 11.2 based on Android 11. Compared to last year, it brings extra privacy and permission options that come with the new Android, while still offering Oppo's familiar features. For example, there's a game space which offers extensive options related to your gaming experience. And the under-display fingerprint reader can be used as a convenient quick launcher for app shortcuts. Of course, it's also quite useful for waking up and unlocking the phone too. Finally, let's go over the X3 Pro's quad camera setup, which is pretty unique. Both the main and the ultra-wide cam have the same type of 50-megapixel quad-Bayer sensor, and the look of the photos between the two should be quite consistent. There's also a 13-megapixel telephoto cam with 5 times hybrid optical zoom, and a neat 3-megapixel micro lens camera. The two main 50-megapixel cameras, as Oppo calls them, are very advanced. They have all-pixel omnidirectional phase detection autofocus. All exposures for the HDR photos are captured simultaneously to reduce the potential for ghosting. And then you get HDR capture in RAW format, which should greatly increase the headroom for editing if you're trying to get the most out of the shot. Video recording is just as advanced. Not only can the cameras capture 10-bit 4K HDR video, but you can make use of log recording for easier color editing afterwards, and you get full manual control of the camera parameters. If you're not into manual shooting, the video camera here can use AI to recognize the scene and adjust the mode and exposure, just like we've seen on other phones with their still cameras. And finally, since the ultra-wide has autofocus, you can use it to take close-up macro shots. But you also get the option for a 60 times magnification with the micro lens, which takes your close-up game to the next level, as long as you have plenty of light. So there you have it guys, the Find X3 Pro is shaping up to be an interesting alternative to Samsung's flagships, with its super fast charging, curvy design, and unique camera setup. It is a bit pricey though, at 1150 euros. So what do you guys think? Let us know down in the comments, and I'll see you soon with our full review.